The NYPD is launching a new campaign to combat a huge increase in graffiti across the city, but there's no money for it. So the city is asking for New Yorkers for help. CBS 2's Andrea Grymes live on the Upper East Side to tell us what the NYPD needs. Andrea?
Well, Dana, the NYPD says last year they got more than 6,000 complaints about graffiti, either with paint or etchings with some type of object. While police say they are dealing with a spike in shootings in the city, they're also dealing with a spike in graffiti. Drive around the 5 boroughs of New York City and you'll easily spot it. Graffiti everywhere, from Manhattan to Long Island City, Queens, to this near Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Chadwick says it's the last thing struggling business owners like him need.
And how do we open where our view is some guy's name spray painted on my wall?
Chadwick owns the Gray Lady on the Lower East Side, where a staffer was cleaning up tags all over their windows. Surveillance video caught at least one of the vandals last month. Police Commissioner Dermot Shea says he's noticed a spike in graffiti during the pandemic, and it needs to change.
New York City needs a little sprucing up here today, so that's exactly what we aim to do.
The NYPD has announced a new graffiti cleanup campaign, kicking off Saturday, April 10th, with a citywide cleanup day. They're seeking volunteers and donated supplies.
We're asking for help from community business leaders, just anyone that's here in New York City, whether you live here or do business here. Come out and help us on April 10th.
Last summer, CBS 2 reported there is no money in the city's budget for graffiti cleanup, but Governor Cuomo warned the tags need to go if the city expects to recover. The commissioner says they've been planning this campaign for months, and with the worst of COVID hopefully behind us, spring is the best time to start.
We didn't want to roll it out in the winter. We were kind of just getting our ducks in a row here.
While many are happy to hear about the program, others believe the graffiti should stay put.
I love it. It brings back the early 80s and 90s of New York.
I hope it's not like too late, right? Why is it taking this long?
The NYPD says they're also trying to prevent graffiti from happening in the first place, especially with their Vandals task force team. As for this cleanup campaign, they're asking New Yorkers to email graffiti@nypd.org with specific locations that need to be cleaned up, or if they'd like to help. Reporting live on the Upper East Side, Andrea Grymes, CBS 2 News.
Andrea, thank you.